Do you ever feel like you're stuck in a creative rut, writing the same kinds of stories over and over again? Like you're just going through the motions, not really pushing yourself to try new things? Well, what if I told you that the secret to taking your writing to the next level is to mix things up and get versatile? In this video, we're going to talk about why versatility is so important for fiction writers and how you can start building those versatility muscles today. By the end, you'll see how expanding your range can open up a whole new world of possibilities for your writing. First up, let's talk about why it's so important to explore different genres, styles, and perspectives in your writing. When you step outside your usual creative comfort zone, you expose yourself to all kinds of fresh ideas and techniques that can make your writing stronger across the board. Think about it like this. Imagine you're a romance writer who decides to try writing a gritty crime thriller. At first, it might feel totally foreign and intimidating, but as you dive in, you start to pick up on all these cool ways to build suspense, create complex characters, and structure a twisty plot. And guess what? Those skills can totally translate back to your romance writing, making your love stories even more dynamic and engaging. Make a point to pick up books in genres you don't usually read, and pay attention to how those authors handle things like pacing, dialogue, and description. You can also try your hand at some writing exercises or short stories in different genres, just to get a feel for the unique conventions and techniques of each one. And don't be afraid to play around with different points of view, tenses, and structures in your writing. The more you experiment, the more tools you'll have in your writing toolkit. Another key part of being a versatile writer is learning to roll with the punches and adapt to whatever challenges and opportunities come your way. The publishing world is always changing, and the writers who are most successful are often the ones who are flexible and open to trying new things. For example, let's say you're a science fiction writer who's built your career on writing these epic, sprawling space operas. But then a big publisher comes to you and says, "Hey, we're really into shorter, punchier novellas right now. Could you write us a series in that style?" Now, you could dig your heels in and say, "No way, that's not my thing." Or you could see it as a chance to stretch your writing muscles and try something new. By adapting your world building and storytelling skills to fit the novella format, you might just open up a whole new avenue for your career. So, how can you cultivate that kind of adaptability in your own writing life? A lot of it comes down to staying plugged into what's happening in the publishing industry, following the news, going to conferences, networking with other writers and professionals. That way, when new trends or opportunities pop up, you'll be ready to jump on them. It's also about approaching challenges with a growth mindset, seeing them as chances to learn and expand your skill set, rather than as obstacles. And don't be afraid to get feedback and collaborate with others. Sometimes a fresh perspective is just what you need to tackle a new kind of project.